How's it? Today is Friday, November 21st. It is Big Friday. And today I think is the fourth Friday in a row where I basically do, you know, 95% of the exact same thing. And I'm really happy with how things are going. I I made a point about this I think like 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. But if I keep the same intensity on Friday, the same lifts, but everything on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday and Saturday gets harder, then I am making progress. It's not progress on the day, but it's a progress overall on the whole week. And that is kind of where I'm at right now. Yeah, today was a few snatches at around 80. That's that bar that I set. I think it was Halloween. Yeah, October 31st. And so when I'm going through these, like, if I feel weird at around 80, the goal is to, well, I guess not the goal, the plan is to stop and stay there. And if I feel okay, I can move up and push from there. And that's what I've been doing. And I go up to about 95. Not about. I go up to 95 every week, and it's giving me a lot of confidence with 95. I haven't missed any of the lifts on these Fridays for the last 4 weeks. Well, I guess it's 3 weeks, if you count the first week as week 0, right? So let me just, knock on wood, and hopefully things can continue going this way. I think the next goal is once I get to the point where I can't do my normal increases for the cleans the snatches first, of course, on Monday, and then the cleans on Wednesday, then try to push these lifts on Friday. But where it is right now, I'm liking the way that my technique is moving, and I'm liking the amount that my back is feeling. It's not as sore as it has been in the past, and things are just slowly getting better. All right, so here's 85. This would be, my second set of my working sets. And then I think I like my thing is, like, I'm trying to cap it at 10 total sets, and I'm pretty sure that's 10 total sets up to 95. And the biggest thing that I've been trying to hammer home, here's my top set, by the way. Looks pretty good. I mean, a little bit wobbly on the elbows, but I think all things considered, that was pretty good. The biggest thing I'm trying to hammer home is to be aggressive. Be aggressive with my elbows. Be aggressive with my catch for the snatch. I feel like I have very good positioning for my snatches. Sometimes I don't have the proper height that I need. And so, aggression for me with these lifts has lately been to get quicker under. Don't be as scared with my elbows. But, aggression could also just be put as much force on the bar as you can. So that is another way of looking at it. For my clean and jerks, I'm still trying to keep that same idea. Like, look at how aggressive I was able to get my extension with the 100. I'm focusing less and less and less on overall, like, upper body cues. I'm kind of just trying to get as tall as I can and then get under quickly. And then I guess the only cue that I have for my upper body is to try to get the bar as high on my shoulders as possible. So here's 115. For my clean and jerks, I've been really having it be kind of, say, around 110. That's like the number that I'm trying to hit, where my snatches are at around 180. And I'm like, okay, I want to hit 120, so I'm going to try to give my best effort to do 115 and then hopefully 120, so I don't have to do a whole third ass extra rep. This clean here at 120 was a little bit forward, but that's okay. And I make the jerk kind of scarily. That's okay too. When you think about how bad Wednesday went, um, I was a little bit worried about how these jerks would feel, but I made it. I think my right elbow is a press out, but you only need 2 white lights to get a made lift. So yeah. After that, I did my front squats for 3 sets of 2 up to 130. So my lower back was feeling a little bit weird for some of the cleans and definitely the heavier jerks. And I think that's kind of been the way it's been for a bit. It has been getting better. So that is something I'm going to continue to focus on. I think the front squats have been getting a little bit easier despite how difficult it's going to look. Here's 120. So 120 looks okay. 130 still looks very bad. I don't like that my elbows on the left side video dip so much. The like my upper back in the right video looks okay, but this one here, you'll watch this. The right side, the right video does not look okay anymore. um, much worse, much worse. But you know, I didn't miss any lifts today, and that's always a good place to be. Even if those numbers that I might end up hitting in the future are lower, that's always a good place to be to not miss any lifts. So finished off with my accessories as normal, pull-ups, and then some GHD sit-ups. Yeah, I think I'm making progress the way that I want to. It is definitely not the way I expected to, because I don't think, especially if you're programming for yourself, having the foresight to have certain expectations of where you are is very difficult. For a few reasons, right? One is because I'm me and I'm the only one who knows how I feel, but also I'm the one who's making decisions on how my program goes. So, for what it is, I am happy where I'm at now. So, yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Shoots.